Welcome newbies, welcome returners, welcome to my channel, or welcome. Today I'm going to be looking at one of my videos from 4 years ago, which is still getting comments and still doing quite well actually. It's one of my story times. I'm going to react to it first of all, and then I'm going to look at the comments and answers in the comments and see. So let's get on with it, shall we? If you like this kind of style, give it a thumbs up. If you want me to bring back this kind of content, comment and let me know. But other than that, subscribe, like and Patreon or whatever you want to do, it's up to you. Before I press the play button, this was filmed 2018 when I was in the Canterbury shop. It was after work when I closed up just before I got the bus back. I used to record little bits of video, like on sat on the stairs chatting and just general chatting away. This is me at over 18 stone, so there's a difference between now and then, you know. So I'm doing another story time whilst I'm here. Whilst I've got freedom of speech. Okay, story time. Don't know why I said freedom of speech, don't know, but look at that double chin. Wow. Oh yeah, I called myself Positive Brit then, because I was positive and British before I renamed the channel. Dream I had the other day about the aliens and the so-called UFOs and stuff. Well, this is a continuation. It's a dream I had maybe about 2 years later. 2 years after that, I dreamt that I woke up. You can hear me breathing. It's pretty bad, isn't it? I mean, I guess I was, no wonder I got diabetes. But anyway, that's not what this video is about. That's, Again, 2 or 3 in the morning, it was dark, I was young. And I awoke to see what to me was a cloaked figure, right by the bed staring at me. Well, I couldn't see his face. I tried talking to her, I tried going, hello, who are you, who are you, go away, you know, that kind of palaver. And then it just kept standing there, presumably staring at me because of the face part of the black of the face, it was staring, it was right in my face, so I presume it was staring at me. And I kept going, go away,
Yeah.
Go away. And then it lifted its so-called arm up and it was a claw, like a crab's claw. You know, even to this day, I can still picture that crab claw, the colour and the texture of the claw. It's freaky thinking about it. It's a crab's claw, and it put in it, and the crab claw was coming close to me, like that, close to me, and then I had a big flash of light. Then I woke up. There's no more strange dreams since then. I don't know what happened or what my mind was thinking. I have had a few strange dreams in the past 4 years, but nothing that bad. But again, I can still picture it there. A dark figure, cloaked person or character. It was only small. It was like, if I'm on the bed, it was just like his head was just, I don't know, sort of. I guess he was about that tall from the floor to there, so yeah. So I don't know, it's hard to judge because I remember I was lying down, it was there. It was level with me kind of thing. Yeah, okay.
And I know now and again when you sleep, you wake up, you do picture things, but it's things that just after a fraction of a second, you know what it is. It's like
look at the lighting. Oh, my head's missing because of the lighting. Again, I digress. It's not what this video is about.
You know, you think, oh, that's a wallpaper or the shadow on the wall. But this stayed like that for what seemed like minutes, until it lifted its claw up and started doing stuff like that. But normally that would, after about a fraction of a second, I'd say, oh no, it was somewhere else, it's not that, it's like a chair or something. But no, it wasn't. So that's another one that's baffled me as well, so I don't know. Any answers? Let me know. Have you encountered anything like that? I don't know. Yeah. So that's that. That's a continuation. My next one is going to be about ghosts. Yes, ghosts. Okay, so I didn't give that much information really, did I? Come off it.
Okay, I could have been more in depth, a bit more. You know what I mean? It's still like it's just happened overnight. I mean, the figure was quite eerie and creepy, and just no expression, no face, nothing to look at. The eyes, you know, if you look at the eyes, it's something you can see, something, emotions. There was nothing, just that claw that was really, ooh. Anyway, so that was 4 years ago, that video. But the dream was like when I was younger, many years ago. So now let's get onto the comments, shall we? Let's read the comments I've been getting. I even got a comment a few hours ago, and that's what really made me think, you know what, I'm going to do a reaction video, because it's been, I should have done this years ago, this reaction, but because I'm getting comments, you know, you do. Okay, the first comment is from Mason the Void 987. I need answers. My grandparents lived on a beach. Mine was staring at me, and there was no power. I yelled, "Grandpa," and it jumped on me and tried to choke me. Now that's a weird one. I mean, I've heard these kind of stories before, in different YouTube videos, but that must be freaky, because this one just put the claw to me. It didn't look like it was choking me or something. I don't know. Maybe it was a bad dream, or maybe there's something that's just not right somewhere. I don't know. That was a year ago, that one. Okay, next comment. This is 10 months ago. Mark Adolfo. Sorry if I mispronounced your name. Happened to me too. It's pretty full on. Then you realise after it didn't really have any power to do anything physically real to you, but it just puts you in the torment of it. If you've had a near-death experience, maybe you have been called as a shaman. Yeah, it's one of those things where when you wake up and realise what dream you just had, or whatever happened, if it happened, I don't know. I'll call it dream, even though it could be real. It just freaks you out. It's like you say, so what the F was going on there? You know, I didn't have power to do anything. I was numb. I was like, I know it wasn't sleep paralysis because I was sleeping on the side. What do you make of it? How come, after all these years, I can still remember every single second of it, and I can still remember the details? How come? Because dreams, you don't forget about after about a few hours. But this has stayed in my mind like a photocopy, like I've just watched a video or a DVD or something. Why is it so prominent? This is the one that made me do the video. Priscilla Blevins. I had a dream the other night where I was surrounded by 5 hooded figures, and the head person kept saying to me that a child is born. I don't remember if I was told this or if I just understood it in the dream, but this child was supposed to have been born in the Middle East and was descendant of the Antichrist. I remember not being able to move, and the people surrounding me started spinning until they were just a blur. I woke up then and was terrified. Since then I keep seeing these dark shadows like shapes out the corner of my eye. Do you have any ideas what this could mean? I mean, I'm not an expert at this kind of stuff, but blooming heckers, I mean, wow, that is detail, isn't it? I mean, see, still seen head person, there was 5 hooded figures, and the head person. So the Antichrist, that means the devil's been born. Evil has finally entered our realm. Spinning as well until they were like a blur. Wow. But it must be awful though, because you can see dark shadows, shapes in the corner of your eye. Whoa. I mean, why? Were you at the wrong place at the wrong time? Did you enter their realm and they were realising? I just don't know, but wow. If you're a YouTuber, do a video explaining it, talking about it. It'd be interesting to see you talk about it and reactions and stuff, and do any drawings, what kind of shapes, and are they people shapes, or that is quite scary, isn't it, really? So this one was 2 years ago. Happened to me today. I woke up from my sleep and saw a dark cloaked figure that disappeared quickly, trying to figure out what that was. See, my cloaked figure didn't disappear. It stayed there for what seemed like minutes, as I said in my original video, and then it just put the claw out to my face in a flash of light, but it didn't quickly vanish. It was like studied me. It's like it was standing there looking at me and sussing me out, waiting to see what I was going to do. Like it was teasing kind of thing, This is from 1 year ago. Iron Mantis. I saw a hunched, hooded, cloaked figure last night, whose face exposed features were blurred out. Spoke with my mum's voice, who was alive in the room I just left. In fact, I followed it around the hallway corner, and it was vanished after saying, "Want to see a cool trick?" I briefly remember peeking out over my shoulder as something approached behind me, fast. That's when the figure in front of me vanished, but I thought she found a hiding spot, so I searched the house. She was in a room the entire time. That's when I finally realised this was some weird trickery or hallucination, I don't know. It was too real though. Now today I realise where it was and the path it took, followed it. So now what the fuck? Then she said I had only left the room for a brief moment, even though I searched all rooms, closets, cabinets. That is... See, that is... Do you remember that as it was like yesterday? As you said, it was so real, yeah. But can you remember every little detail? Can you remember how it walked, how it moved? That is above and beyond what I had, I mean, I ain't a professional. I can't give answers. All I can say is, wow. But yeah, I believe you, mate. I believe you. It's the mind is a strange thing. Can we enter realms without realising? Can we enter multiverses without realising? Is this something I've noticed over the years? Things like this aren't spoken about so much on the internet. If you search for hooded figures, you're looking at about... My video was 4 years ago. You're looking about 3 to 10 years ago. There's not much that's recent, the past 3 years, as in this kind of stuff. People should talk more about this. If not on YouTube, on other networks, Sir Poopin' Hot. 4 months ago. I know you've been on my channel sometimes. I recognise your name. When I was super young, I had a very short dream that had several men in red cloaks in a circle in front of a fallen apart stone structure and a purple desert full of dead coral reefs. A fallen apart stone structure at the purple desert. See, purple desert could be coral, because that could be purple. Maybe Atlantis, maybe an underwater, maybe the fall of Atlantis, I don't know. But that is men in red cloaks in a circle. That sounds like the Illuminati, or some kind of that kind of thing. Hugo, 2 years ago, I saw mine. It was a white cloak first, then it turned into a dark cloaked figure with dark face, with two circle pointing a laser like red light with rays in its eyes. Oh, okay. See, I never saw the eyes in mine, but that's interesting. Yeah, reading that was like when I was staring at this cloak figure. It seemed, I don't know if it was trying to communicate with me. I didn't hear any answers or responses. I don't know if it was trying to talk to me, tell me what's happening, because it seemed it was there for a long time. Well, minutes, but that's a long time in a dream. So I don't know. Well, that's interesting. I didn't see no eyes, but that was interesting, Hugo. Oh, the man's a great story, man. Well, thank you for that. That was 4 years ago. 4 years ago. Oh, thank you, yeah. Random video. It was 1 year ago. I saw a light hooded figure on my right side of my wall 3 days before my birthday. It was blue-like. See, is that... Can you pitch that like it happened yesterday? I know it's a year ago, but you know, it's these all the people who commented. I do appreciate the comments, but these accounts that have happened, can you all remember it like it was yesterday? Right then, so this is Mark Adolphus 10 months ago. You have to attack it with your energy. It's taking the piss and it's not allowed in this dimension. Yes, I agree. Is it a ghost or is it a alien? If it's an alien, it's in our dimension. Anyway, I think so anyway. If it's some kind of spirit, some kind of ghosty kind of thing, then yeah, it shouldn't be doing these kind of things. It shouldn't, you know, it shouldn't be. I agree. I saw 2 of them during my astral projection. Bob Chang 1 year ago. Astral projection, I would love to have an astral projection. I know it's not the nicest thing, but that would be amazing. Leaving your body and seeing things and just floating around. But wow, so maybe these things, generally we don't see them, but when we're in a certain mindset, we can see them. Maybe I woke up at the wrong time, and if I woke up earlier, there'll be nothing there, but it would have happened. Maybe I woke up at just that second, my mind was just right to see the cloaked figure. Again, if you want me to do more content like this, I've got a few stories, other stories I could tell, which I haven't told. So if you want to hear them, let me know. And what do you think of this video? Comment. And yeah, I guess I'll see you in the next one. This kind of content is very rare, but I would love to get more into this kind of stuff. So, 2 little pips.